on to Missouri rain. Clayton still burning, still running the game. OG roots, yeah, seen it all. From backwood grows to the legal call. With Nessa by his side, yeah, they ride or die. Turning dirt to gold with that third eye. Hands in the soil, biochar strong. Fish shit feeding what's been growing all along. It ain't just weed, it's a way of life. Family love, no greed, no strife. Community first, yeah, the mission's clear. Grow the fire, spread the cheer. Third eye open, see the vision grow. Roots run deep when the love gon' flow. From the coast to the Midwest plains, organic flames running through my veins. Consult the growers, pass the flame. Teach them the craft, yeah, spread the name. No shortcuts, just nature's way. Clayton been doing this day by day. Living that life, no chemicals near. Sun-grown soul, the message is clear. Not just a crop, it's a movement strong. Generations blessed when the vibe stays on. It ain't just weed, it's a way of life. Family love, no greed, no strife. Community first, yeah, the mission's clear. Grow the fire, spread the cheer. Third eye open, see the vision grow. Roots run deep when the love gon' flow. From the coast to the Midwest plains, organic flames running through my veins. Call it third eye, call it fate. A little bit of love on every plate. Grow the land, feed the soul. Pass it down, let the legend roll. So when you spark, just know the name. Third Eye Organics in the growers game. West Coast hard and Missouri ground. But the love we grow gon' spread all around.
All right. I think we're on. Stebo, we're getting this down, buddy. I wouldn't be pulling all this cool stuff off without Stebo. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. We got Sir Stebo in the background. If you guys have not tried Sir Stebo's certified terp sticks, you need to. So went out camping Memorial Day weekend, and two of the ladies, Miss Tammy and Shelly, they both had Sir Stebo's terp sticks with them. I believe one was pineapple. I think I got that right, Stebo. You got a pineapple flavor, all right. And another one, it wasn't vanilla, was it? Was it vanilla? I can't remember. But I'll tell you, man, I don't usually wear stuff like that. Like I use a little of the, Master Roachy, beard balm. But as far as now, Nessa Marie's got to get some because, I dug it. Dude, it kept, because I was windblast. I was on a four-wheeler all weekend, and you wouldn't believe how much your lips and shit and your face dries out. And the pineapple was bomb. I mean, it tastes great, but it made my lips not all fucking chapped. The first day, dude, I was hurting. Anyways, you got to check out Sir Stebo's terp sticks. I believe you get that at the GrowFam. I miss them. I know they're still on YouTube here and there. I think they're still on Facebook too, but I'm not on Facebook, so I wouldn't know anymore. What's everybody up to tonight? Dave's here. What's up, buddy? I miss you, man. Love you, dude. Danny, Shirley, we got Can of White in the house. Shauna Hayes. How are you guys? It's awesome to see all you guys. we will be doing something cool for our anniversary this year. I hope you guys can all make it. I'm not supposed to say it. Nessa Marie, cover your ears before that comes over. I thought me and Tammy is having to go handle some business today, y'all. Just saying. Listen to me. I sound like I'm in Missouri now. It's funny. My brother and my dad kind of make chuckles at me because I picked up a little bit of, I don't know if it's Southern twang or what it is, but I say y'all a lot, almost as much as I say bro. There we got the AOD crew in the house. What up, Jeremy? Don't forget, we got some dirty couch tonight, Stebo. We're going to get that. Let's get that hashtag up, brother. Shout out to AOD. They've been big sponsors of the Clones for Vets program, you guys. If you guys know of a veteran in need, please get a hold of us. I have administrators watching over it, and we still reaching out and contacting. I haven't been doing a lot of posts on it because there's some people out there that like to dump out their karma bag and report me for junk that ain't me. So I tell you, my weed smells a lot better than patchouli. We'll just leave it at that. All you guys will know. Right on, Danny, playing in the garden. Hey, I was just talking about you, Shelly. Your ears must have been ringing. We got to spend Memorial Day weekend with those awesome two ladies. Tried to make my buddy proud on his four-wheeler. Got lost in the woods for like 2.5 hours in the middle of the night. That was a blast. I hope everybody's okay from the storms. They were close. I believe Independence and all over here. And I actually went. Me and my daughter went yesterday to deliver a yard of my living soil, and it's so beautiful down by the lake. And then it was unreal. Everything's green right now, but all the trees that got pushed over or torn over by the tornado that came through like 3 weeks ago down there, it was horrible. Just people's whole beautiful front yard just gone. Tops of sheds and stuff all over and houses ripped up. It was sad. I just hope everybody's okay. There's Miss Cannon White. Tracy, what up, Joel? Joel's rocking Tio. Much appreciated, buddy. I guess I was missing a couple. Sorry, everybody. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I got to move it with my... No, that's not right either. Let's try that button. You know what? I've got a touch screen. Look at that. That's so cool. Did I say hi to Tammy Jean? Oh, yeah, I was talking about... I got squirreled. Me and Tammy Jean, I thought that me and Tammy Jean were going to have to take a Greyhound ride tonight or something. But she's got something to tell me. I didn't get a look. I think I might know something that you're talking about. The last weekend, I got the this is Hitman here. We spent one night next to Hitman and his wonderful lady. And then the night before, we spent the night with the Hicks, and I love those two. If you guys don't know either of them, Hitman or the Hicks, you should go check them out. I believe I'm going to get to see them this weekend. Be doing some Tio road tripping here tomorrow. We may do a live or two. I always bug Sir Stebo in the funnest times, but Sir Stebo's a trooper. He knows his buddy. He always steps right. I'll answer the phone. I'm like, oh my God, Sir Stebo, 10 things are wrong, Jesus. He's like, hey man, let's smoke a bowl. I got you on that. I got you on that. I got you on that. That's what professionals do. And we appreciate it, buddy. I really do. I really do. What up, Big B? Just talking about AOD. They're, from the clones for vets to the FICO program that we run. We help. I'd say in a month we help probably 30 cancer patients altogether. Let's say hypothetically and entertainmentally only, we help. The Tio fam got together and actually purchased us an amazing distiller that has made my life of, I've been making RSO and FICO for 20 years probably now, ever since a friend's mom said, look, they've got my son on a million different things for seizures, and I heard about Hope, Colorado and what they were doing with FICO or RSO at that time, they were calling it. And see, that's the shit. Big B, that's rad. See, and that's why this machine is always running. And that's why, we have a couple legal children patients that we help. And the mom came by yesterday and to hand her as much and as many as she needed and to hear the updates. They've got some of these kids on like 10, 12, 13 different medications. She's down to like 2 or 3 just by taking a plant. I mean, as much as I don't want big pharma in all of our stuff and this, that, and the other, there'll always be a market for us home growers and whatnot, but I wish they would get into it just so the medicine would be available to everybody, not just the people that want to break the rules per se, just to get better. That's why it's hard for veterans, because they don't want to lose their benefits or this, that, and the other. Well, just remember that a lot of them are looking the other way as far as cannabis. And I won't say who, but there's a lot of people in charge that are looking the other way. They're not so much worried about that. Doctors are not so much worried about that. I had an amazing conversation down at the Columbia Burn Center with my doctor that I now have for a year. I decided to temp my glass blowing torch with the back of my hand by accident. And that's what this funny thing is. And so anyways, I had a long talk with him while we were in there, and he was my age and whatnot, and he'd been around the block. He wasn't naive on things, and it was pretty amazing. Anytime you got a chance to enlighten people, enlighten your neighbor, your grandmother, your uncle, about the benefits. Remember, this is all entertainment only. Benefits of FICO. There he is. Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Happy.
What's going on?
Just talking about the FICO program, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's this gentleman right here on your screen. If you don't know Slappy, you are missing out. Not only does he have a rad shop, but he's a rad human being, and I'm grateful for you to be in our life, buddy. And when I'm out, there's a lot of patients in the city, and just like I have for decades, this man right here goes out of his own pocket to help patients. He is not going to let you walk out of his shop limping because of cancer.
Nope.
And that's, it gets expensive. Me and Nessa, we budget every month for the little bit extra that we can help spend, and we appreciate that, Jay. How you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm chilling. I'm actually just multitasking as I do all the time. So just trying to get everything in order so that we can fully open up the store. We got some last minute stuff going on tomorrow with the mural and some other stuff. So it officially feel like home with the mural on the wall. I'll tell you that much. Right now, it just kind of feels, it's there. We here, but I need that mural.
It's crazy though. It's cool as shit. I'm excited. I'm excited for you, man. Me personally, as your friend, I'm going to do my best to pull off whatever we can for you. You guys, I hope none of these people on here that are in Missouri miss the grand opening. It's not set yet, but we will definitely be sharing that out. I'm sure Slappy will share it on Facebook too.
Yep, there'll be a whole campaign powered by Slapnasty Entertainment. So it's going to be fun. I'm very grateful for the position that I'm in right now. Meeting some very cool cats and cool individuals that really show genuine love. You know what I mean? It means a lot to me, man. It's really sickening how we've let the world corrupt our minds to thinking other things. We all really just need to get along, for real. Just all need to have a kumbaya moment and shit. Work on getting back to the roots of it, man, which is helping the patients. And I think people has fallen victim to being bitten by the greed bug. They really care about the money instead of putting a smile on people's face. Smile goes a long way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does, and it just like you said, the coming together thing. Not all humans are going to get along. That just happens. It don't matter if you got parakeets or humans or chickens. Not everybody's going to get along, but the few bad apples that have been polluting the airways, I had some pretty gnarly things said about me recently.
Me too.
About the whole peace of mind and this, that, and the other. I got some wannabe, I want to take the wannabe patchouli people and run them up to Washington. Biggie knows. Run them up to Washington, drop them off next to my cabin at the hippie commune. Let's see how long they last. You want to come down here and play like, it's just, I'm never out here doing wrong. I'm never out here trying to hurt nobody, just like you aren't. And these people that are, bad mouthing are just, I hate to bring that up. I don't want to bring down the good vibe, but I had to get that out there, man.
Yeah, it has to be addressed because that's the problem. People think we're dusting things under the rug, and we're not. We're just plowing over it. You know what I mean? But eventually, if we keep dusting it up under the rug, it's going to cause more problems for us on our journey. So I'm just addressing it. So not mean to, bring it Debbie Downer because I'm usually the positive one, and then leave us the fuck alone, man.
Yeah. Go on your way and have your good, I wish them all the best of luck. I hope you fucking win the lotto and your kids are taken care of for the rest of your life, or your nephews, or whoever you be taking care of or watching over. I don't wish you no ill will, but when I'm not on certain platforms and I hear my friend's name or my name or this, that, and the other come out, it really makes me upset because you know what? We don't sit around together. Me and this man sit around. We don't sit around and plot anything but good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit for the community. Same with Danny. The events, from the events to making sure people are taken care of, patients. That's really all we wake up to do every single day.
Yeah.
And, it just upsets me when I hear my name and other people's names My address is on the website. My front door is right here.
Yep.
You want to come
changed
talk? Let's talk.
all the website and Apple Maps and Google Maps, everything tell you where the new store is. I ain't hiding from nobody. One on 901 Hickman Mills Drive, Suite G, Kansas City, Missouri 64137. Phone number 816-325-3190. Open from 10 to 8 every night, 6 days a week. And if we have any events,
you guys got
definitely see me at the events right by the stage, smoking good, enjoying life, meeting more new people. Because you gotta realize slow feet don't eat, so you got to keep some motion in the ocean to go on up your journey, man. So, like I said, I'm grateful for the universe. The way we met, me and you met, was basically at a grow convention that you were throwing seminar. Didn't nobody show up. It was just me and my barber, and the only reason why my barber was there because he cut my hair and asked me where I was going. So we ended up there, and it was just the point we had a one-on-one, man. End up session in the basement. Like I said, I met you and being the same day. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of clicked from there. Like
yeah. I remember the day clear as a bell.
Man,
I'll never forget it.
5 years ago, damn near to the day, for real. So I was going through a lot in my mind mentally, and I was looking for answers, and I was looking for something for comfort. And at that time, growing gave me comfort, and you helped me out. I mean, I just realized if you do have a lot going on in your life, don't try to grow no marijuana because it actually pulls your energy. You have to be in a good frame of mind to grow some extravagant pot. If you want some medicine that's gonna be fruitful for people when they feel it, don't get in there playing around. Get in there and actually do it what you do. You know what I mean?
I was in a situation growing for the last year or two. Love out to the partner or whatnot, but we're not doing that anymore. And I get to have the best equipment in the world and the best room in the world, but if the vibe and everything ain't right, so then I do this little Brothers Grimm grow, and I'm not on, so I guess they did announcements last night, but I found out I won first place. It was an amazing harvest. They called me today and told me, oh, well, your headband won first place, Cinderella 99, and I was actually just smoking on the Cinderella night, the headband. I know I don't trim up as nice as some people want, but I can't wait to share this with you, Jay.
Yeah, for sure.
You're gonna like it. We're gonna have them on here a little bit later. I think Tim Butler's gonna come on and talk about the next Trailer Boy grow off with the Bubbles Blueberry Kush. Can't wait for that. Looks like Big V said, "Oh man, that sucks." Yeah, we'll give another biker down. Hearts out to Chris Melcher, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right, and his family. Look for motorcycles, you guys, before you pull out. Put the fucking phone down.
It's so phone retarded. Down, man.
Dude, it is so scary. You're on a bike and you're in traffic, and all four lanes, all you see is everybody looking down at their balls or doing this. You guys, really? That phone call, that pizza order, I understand you're on the highway. You can't pull over and make a phone call. Get a headset. At least put this thing in your ear so you're driving and looking. I mean, people wonder why they lose their mirrors.
Yeah.
I haven't got to that, and I watch all these videos where people lose their mirrors for being idiots on the phone or whatnot. And I'm starting to understand it because when I got to dodge cars with my wife on the back of my bike because somebody's on the phone and then I'm sorry. No, dude, no. How many lotto tickets you get to pull on my life? It's scary. Just please, I know sometimes I'll get on the phone. I'm like, I got to go. I can't do this right now. I can't, if it's just keep your eyes open for motorbikes. All of us ride bikes, and I like to come home. I want to go home to my gardens. Yes. Speaking of gardens, we got to get down there. I got to get a tiller, buddy. I
Yeah,
got plants. I got veggie plants.
The weeds done grew up almost back where they were. Look at all the rain.
Yeah, I'll mow it. I'll mow it. Yeah, all that rain we got.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks, Tammy Jean. I'm just now getting the comments up.
I'm just now seeing them.
Me too. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate all the love and support, man. If no one ever told you from Slappy himself, the brand appreciates all the love, y'all. All the love, man. I know it's a lot of brands out here. It's a lot of people with medicine. And for you guys to support me or either want to be around me, man, I appreciate that. Just a lot of options. So I'm grateful. Really grateful. For real. Appreciate that. Look out for more to come, more giveaways. I'm just trying to get settled in a new spot. I'm actually in the warehouse right now doing I usually have to be behind the counter when we on your live. So now I got a little table set up with my laptop until I get my office back together. But look, there's no people ringing the doorbell. Ben's out there helping me out a lot. So like I said, I'm grateful for the position that I'm in, man. And thank you guys, man, for it's a long work. Oh, by the way, don't forget to come check out the Slap Leafs. You get a chance. We got a new product out. It's called Slappy Slap Leafs. We got 5 flavors. Come on out. Come on out to the shop. There's 5 stores here locally. And if you're in another town in Missouri and want them in the local gas station close to you, give me a holler. I'll reach out to them and see if they'll carry them for you. If not, I'll ship them to you. They're full Fronto leaves. I mean, if you follow me on social media, you've seen me packaging. I rolled every last one of them myself, hand rolled. So that's the energy I put out here for this. I'm not just somebody who wants to call themselves a boss. I'm a worker. I'm both. I'm the toilet. I'm the bathroom cleaner. I'm the floor mopper. I'm the window washer. I'm the joint roller. I'm the peacemaker. Whatever you want me to do, I can do.
The fire starter.
The fire starter. Whatever you need me to be, I'm gonna be that person.
That shit cracked me up when you walked up to me and Ness at that big ass bonfire. They were burning trees as big as telephone poles in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It felt great. We didn't know he was on. We started talking about Tabby and them. We went back and listened to that again, and you can hear it plain as day. Me and Ness. I was like, "Oh, sorry, man. I didn't know you were on. Sorry, Tammy. I told on you." Yeah, what's up, Rasta Rhino? Yeah, so
Rasta Rhino,
the Brothers Grimm. Canna White, congratulations to her placing in the grow off. She did a killer job. The Muffin Man, Richard Breland.
Mm-hmm.
He was a winner in the grow off too.
Okay.
There was a lot of people in that grow off, and for you Missourians, well, I'm a Missourian now too, but for that many Missourians to pull out all them wins when you got all them growers all over, congrats you guys. You're fucking killing it. And most of them grow with Tio Organics. So that's even cooler. That is even cooler. Run Rabbit. See, I got to remember we're on YouTube now, and I got to remember everybody's got different names and code words and everything. I just put my name up there because I can't remember anything else.
I'm literally trying to share it now on my Facebook page. Yeah, I could do it. It's letting me do it now. At first it was tripping.
Yeah, you put anything Tio Organics in there, it may give you a lollipop or something.
Man, I'm sharing this on all the pages.
That's rad. Wonder where Danny's at about right now. He's about what? Mount Rushmore or something?
Nah, he's out. He's actually probably passing through Kansas City right now, headed to headed home. Yeah, he. Last time I talked to him a couple hours ago, he was like by Salina, Kansas. So he's trucking. He's trucking. Right now. Yeah, he's trucking. He's you guys are taking off tomorrow to go have some fun up in Ohio. So yeah, man. Yeah. Hell of a life.
I'm taking a little Tio Organics with me. I know there may be some green thumbs along the way.
Yeah, for sure. That's your mission, man. I mean, you got a conversation piece. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? The shit works, bro. I put it on my mom's plants 5 years ago when I first met you, and they're fucking taking over the living room. I put it in my yard, my personal yard, and my grass is not the greenest in the neighborhood, but it's green as hell right now. And I mean, also my elephant ears. I bought basic elephant ears. They actually tripled in size. The picture I sent you of my partner, Tony Clarkson, he used it on his yard and his garden, man. And less than 3 days, onions have started to sprout, man. So it is a miracle. You know what I mean? It's nothing to pat ourselves on the back like it's a joke. But I mean, if you want organic, you want something clean, then that's definitely a product you want to use. I'll stand on it for sure. Then I'm going to carry it at the shop for sure. So
yeah, you definitely be able to all the products at Slappy's.
Yeah.
I know that Nasty Grass carries Third Eye too.
Yep.
And we got another store way north of you on the other side of Kansas City. I can't remember where that is. I'm still maps fucks me up here, man. I still can't remember, but no, of course it just slips my mind. Oh, I'm such an asshole. The owner is Benny. Hydro.
Well, we're
Man,
gonna
so many.
The unique part about having this new shop is we're going to start back up the growth seminars here in Kansas City. So people, maybe on Saturday mornings, you know what I mean, couple hours, have some people come out and teach. So a lot of people don't even know how to pot a plant, or repot a plant, you know what I mean?
Or clone, or
it is
how to top. Yeah. We will.
Sure.
I would.
What's up, Big B?
I'm excited to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Overgrow KC, that's what it is. That's right. Man. Cinderella 99 times headband. Ooh. It's so sweet.
Yeah. What am I smoking right now? What I was smoking. Purple milk.
Nice.
Purple milk is the joint I just finished. And it definitely needs to be a rosin. Tastes real cereal milkish. So putting that in being a rosin, the flower looks so good and light green. It's crazy. Purple hairs. It looks good. Looks real good. Man.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds good. I'm excited. We got the hashtag up for the first giveaway tonight. Shout out to the AOD crew and Dirty Couch, hashtag Dirty Couch. And always shout out to
Sugar High.
Guy.
Shout out to Andy and Sugar High.
He's a rad. I did take a few of them with us on the camping trip, and yeah, Sugar Rocks are rad.
Yeah,
my dad loves his products too. Nope, it's Benny over at KC. Dave's not here. He's another faithful Tio farmer. That kid grows some dank too. Mm-hmm. We've spent a lot of time on the phone together. I'm proud to see the. I want people to grow better than I can. That's the name of it.
Right.
Make sure you get your guys' hashtags in. You gotta like, share, and follow. Make sure you're I guess they don't do follows on here, right? It's like, share, and subscribe. That's what it is. That's right. I'm working with our sponsors, and if we start a subscription, I believe it's $1.90 a month subscription on here, then we'll be sending out once a month a cool package along with other stuff you get here on YouTube for being a subscriber of the page. But we'll get together. You probably get some badass Slap stickers.
Yeah.
Slappy's got some new. I know Slap's got some new stickers coming out. I did hoard the last few.
Yeah.
Pot leaf. I mean, nobody's getting those. Those are my kids will get them when I'm gone, and they know who Slappy is, so they'll respect the sticker. But I'm not. Those last few I kept, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I am sorry. I had to keep it.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm actually ordering some new lanyards. We're rebranding, man. So we'll still have out the Slappy with the pot leaf on the eye, but I just want to be more marketable and more user friendly because I want to start supporting. I've got a couple of my customers. Their kids in Pop Warner football, so they need sponsorships and stuff like that. So I want to get into that, man, and really help these kids because they are our future. We should train them in the way we want them to go, not the way they think they should go by watching TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. Some adults need to get off of that shit for real.
Yeah. It is. It's been an awakening being off of certain platforms.
Yeah, man.
We still got Tio Organics on Facebook and Instagram, but kind of keeping that to the gardening, growing vegetables, and feeding homestead kind of side of things. Just so I don't, get reported for guns and violence while I'm teaching people how to plant a squash plant.
Oh yeah, man. I had one just like tried to act like I was a pedo or some weird shit. I'm like, what? I disputed that shit quick. Like I ain't never said nothing about no child, nothing. That ain't even my vocabulary, ain't even my lifestyle. So somebody just being ornery, man, and thank you. Because that makes me feel like I'm relevant. I appreciate that.
Yeah. That's kind of how I had it.
It really makes me
I got hit with the same one. I got it probably the same keyboard warrior.
Right.
Fucking, and I'm like, when I read that, man, I almost was about to take a 2.5 hour drive.
Man.
I'm like, are you fuck shit me? Dude,
Man.
don't ever put that again. I ride with boxers.
I ain't wearing that jacket, buddy.
All kinds of people.
I leave that up to them. That's they want everybody to be in their boat with them, but I don't go down with the sinking ship. We're soldiers and warriors, man. We're not fucking. I don't know what they are, but we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna keep using the platform for what it's for, and that is to educate about the wonders of this lovely plant called cannabis. That's what I'm getting to, and I've been at. We all get business blinded every now and then and forget the meaning of what we started off doing it for. But that's what keeps it interesting and fun and keeps me going, knowing that a person came in here that may have not been at the best health. And the next time I see them, I can see them progressively getting better just because I gave them a free syringe of fully extracted cannabis oil. Strain specific, very clean, and I stand by it. This is going to be my life for the rest of my life. I get tired of it sometimes, but seeing a person smile when they see me is really enough to fuel my flight, keep me going. You know what I mean?
That's everything. Sometimes life gets rough. Being, what, life's rough, and that karma bag is heavy for good people.
Yeah.
My karma bag's full of shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not bragging. I'm not talking just like yours is. That's a heavy bag to carry every day, and I get up with a smile.
To hit their ass either. It don't take long. It's real. It's the universe knows what man, everything comes full circle. So I don't gotta touch nobody. I don't gotta talk about nobody. I just You know,
We
it is what it
we
is.
just sage the room. We'll canna the room, and keep on doing what we're doing.
Burn some Palo Santo afterwards to get that bad energy out, and put in some positive energy with the Palo Santo, and keep on smiling and keep going, man. Just because I smile all the time, that don't mean my wounds. I say that all the time in my posts. June is Men Mental Health Awareness Month, so all wounds are not visual, y'all. So if you got a homeboy out there, or a homegirl, or a friend, I don't care whatever they are, check on them, man, because you never know what's going on in their head. You never know if they're in a bad space in their head. And even though that people smile, that don't mean they're happy. Check on your peoples, man. These are your people. It don't hurt to send a message, call, text, whatever. Pop up at their crib if you ain't seen them. Be like, hey, man, you all right, bro? Like, you ain't even got to offer no money sometime, man. Sometimes money do help. They may not have ate that day. You might have to dig a little deep to help somebody, but I mean, if you're doing it genuinely from your heart, it ain't gonna hurt.
If we wouldn't be able to do what we do if we let all this get to us. It hurts us as people. It hurts my feelings. I mean, why would you say something like that? I'd never do that. I would never be a part of that.
I just look at it as people wasn't very popular growing up. Maybe they were picked on. Maybe they were loners. Maybe they didn't have many friends. Maybe they were abused as a child. I don't know. A lot of this shit starts from childhood trauma. And the only reason why I'm talking like this is because I went and got psychological help because of my anger management. So I will not let nobody control that switch. And there's a lot of things like this that people don't know about me because I don't be on social media talking about it. This is a perfect opportunity to talk about men's mental health. No, we're not okay. No, we're not always right. And just because we smile don't mean we happy.
Right.
So
we could walk around with the shit we got to put up with, Jay. We could walk around with a fucking growl on our face like some people do all the time.
Yeah, all day. What's that gonna do?
Yeah.
What's that gonna get me?
Ain't gonna do nothing.
That ain't gonna do shit for me or the person that's looking at it, because that might make them go out and top their head off or something. You know what I mean? Or go do a robbery or something. I'm trying to decrease the bullshit. This little world we got is on a time limit anyway. You feel me?
Yeah. We're only here for a minute. For real.
You better enjoy it, or you're gonna be a miserable, lonely sons of a bitch. So
you know what freaked me out the other day, Jay?
Man, it's lonely in there. Get out your head. It's lonely in there. Get out of there.
You know what? When you start to get our age and you see commercials, right? I was watching a commercial and something said 2065. And I went, motherfucker, I ain't going to be here in 2065.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So I look back and I'm like, I don't care if I'm not a millionaire by now. I've done right. I'm doing right. I wasn't always right.
I'm living a hell of a life.
I'm living
a hell of a life right now, man. I stay busy. I got loved ones around me that, I feel genuinely love me. I got partners that's around me that I feel genuinely love me. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
I met some very interesting people on this journey, man. Whether it was an artist, an owner of a building, a judge, a lawyer, a doctor, a pastor, evangelist, Jehovah's Witness. Cannabis has tore down the walls for a lot of people that I've met, man. And they just come to me like I'm a psychiatrist or something, and just want to hold full conversations, and just all I do is give them what I know. That's it.
It is. Nobody will really understand till they walk a mile in your shoes, my shoes. If you grabbed up my phone, just like Jay's, look on there and look at how many strangers, meaning never personally met in one day, that call our phones. Yep. Whether it's asking about FICO, how to make it, will it help my mom? Yep. My dad is on his 3rd round of chemo and he can't eat. You guys, we do this all day long because it's who we are. I don't think I could I don't think I could do anything else.
All day long.
Hey, speaking of performers and people we've gotten to meet, I found out something just before we came on the live tonight about the Hicks.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. I guess they're doing a song for me and Nessa.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah,
Right?
they good people. Yeah, the Hicks
They're
are
good
really
people.
good people.
I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna go out there. We're getting a little late start on their garden, but you know he's a manual laborer too. He's out there busting his ass every day too. And
Yeah, not
spring,
just there, he busting
spring
his ass
was
on the
busy.
stage, and they put out they do a good show, man. I love the Hicks. Shout out to the Hicks, man. I got much respect for them. They're one of the hardest people I've met in show business. If they see me when I'm out, what you think I think about them?
Right.
If I'm everywhere like air, they got to be everywhere like air, man. I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So congratulations to the Hicks for putting that out to y'all, and that's a blessing, man. You know.
They did a killer show at your last event. That was a blast. We're still talking about it. People are still going back through my YouTube and finding a couple people put up the picture of me covered in my third eye slappy jacket covered in mud. That was a kick. I can't find anybody that got me on the 4-wheeler. Did you get me on any videos?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm about to send it to you right now.
That's rad.
I got you and Chris on the 4-wheelers.
That's rad. Yeah, I knew Chris was going to get. I've been giving him shit. He wanted to, Chris is always crisp for the events. I understand he wanted to get all fucked up the first couple of days, but boy, he got on it. He was coated as I was. It was great.
Yeah, I just sent you one. I'm gonna send it to.
Hey, babe.
I'm gonna send it to. I had to look up.
I keep hearing random "hey babes" from the other room over here.
Right.
I don't know if you guys can hear it. She flipping shit. Is that you, Nessa?
Yeah.
It has to be her over there. She fucking with me. She fucking with you, not me.
Hey, I'm on a live real quick, bro.
I see what time we is right now. I'm gonna have to go get a dab utensil.
Yeah.
We're coming up on.
I was trying to send it to Sir Stebo, but it won't let me. Maybe I know. Maybe you'll run it real quick on there.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe. Clayton's crazy.
She's rad. Coolest fucking thing last night in the world. Me and Nessa are sitting here rolling our last slap rap for the evening. Mind you, Slappy's got new raps coming out.
Yep, they already out.
They out.
Let me get them. I got a box right here. Slap leaves. This is a sample pack that I put to the side for one of my DJ friends to give him a leaf so he can sample. He's a real good. He's a real heavy connoisseur for high turf flower, and he wanted to try something in a premium wrap. So I told him, come on up. I got him on a premium wrap. They're pretty cool, man. Like I said, if you want these in a liquor store or a gas station near you, go ahead and give them the number, 816-325-3190, and I get it out there to them.
Yeah, I got one on each side of me here that needs it, so I was swinging there. Talking about that, one of them let us put this up in front of them. So you guys are in front of a liquor store.
Oh, yeah, that's tight.
This is the one I'm keeping myself, though. This is.
I got a couple of.
I kept one.
Videos. I'm trying to find the one with you.
I kept one. July 4th. Summer bash.
Yep. 4th of July, summer bash.
Pretty excited about that.
Yep.
That's it. just outside of Knob Knobster at
Yep.
Andrade's War Zone.
Roddy's War Zone. Ben said, well, everybody, he's out of here. He's gone. He's gone.
Shit.
Oh, there's Danny.
Told you he was on top of Mount
What you guys
Rushmore.
doing?
That's how he heard us.
What's up? I told him he was about home.
Just past your shop.
You did? That's what's up.
Let's see.
Got about an hour.
Hold on.
It's just about the that time of the day. You know how we do it. Slapnasty 710.
Yes, sir.
I know you motoring. That's crazy. He pops right in. We was just talking about July 4th.
Yep.
And
Hey.
Oh.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slapnasty ENT, baby.
That's us, baby.
What's going on, boys? What you guys having a good show here or what?
Having a good show. Having a good show.
It is a good show.
It is, man. Appreciate all the hard work you do, sir, Stebo.
Oh, you guys got it. No problem. You guys are the ones out there doing the real work. The Green Angels Network, Clones for Vets, all that. Man, it's just amazing. Everything that you do with Dab and Daddies and the
Appreciate that.
collaboration with
I was on my way
AOD.
back, though.
I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah,
It
it's
does. It's
definitely a hell of a ride. Hell of a ride. Like I said, I've met some very interesting people on this journey. And I wouldn't change it.
dude, Danny.
Do what?
Somebody just sent me a video the other day of us standing on the fire truck.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Oh, Jay, I was just saying, like all the different things we all get to do together, and that we've gotten to do through this stuff.
Well, now you've got
I
all
just-
those photos back. Is that me?
Slow it down.
That's-
big brother. Slow
That's
it
bad,
down.
man. That's
Slow
the
it
radar
down.
detector going off.
Trucker 1-9er, slow it.
Slow his ass down.
Slow it down.
Slow it down.
I'm doing the speed limit, man. I'm doing the speed limit, Bobby.
Right. All right, Ricky Bobby. You ain't first. You last.
You ain't fucking last. You fucking- Oh, that's good. Oh, that is such a I never thought about that.
He's still checking his rearview mirror. Watch his eyes. He keeps looking.
Oh, yeah, we got to. I got to make sure Chris is still back there somewhere.
Right. I know you done left him. He's probably like, fuck that.
I left him a couple times, but I slowed down. He's back on my butt.
This dude. You would only those who know how he drives. So he's a mother scucker. I promise.
Hey, I was born to be a NASCAR driver, but they wouldn't let me get my license until I was 40.
Yeah, he's definitely a NASCAR driver. Yeah.
I was saying, Jay, if we all make it out to, be cool to make it out to Vegas this summer. I want to do the Baja trucks. I have a friend that went and did that,
Yeah.
and he
I
said,
ain't never
dude,
did it,
there's
but I
nothing
looked
like it.
up. My wife looked it up on TikTok before. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah, the
good.
Baja trucks and Lamborghinis.
Yep.
So everybody out here is gonna be as fucking Slapnasty 4th of July summer bash, huh?
Yep. Yep.
So
No, Shirley,
bad.
they're not hemp leaves. They are full premium tobacco leaves. What they are, David. For sure, man. Whenever you're ready, I got a sample for you. Try before you buy. Run
Try before you
Rabbit.
buy.
Run Rabbit. They actually like Frontos, but they are premium cigar leaf. Full, like they're really, really prestigious.
So
Really
it's 100. It is 100% tobacco.
100% tobacco.
So
Yeah,
if you're
Sean,
from
come on
Amsterdam,
through.
you like well, tobacco in your flower, those would be great for you.
Yeah, I don't smoke blunts, but they do taste good. I had to try them actually. I actually like the natural and the Irish cream. Pretty good.
Yeah,
So,
nice.
yeah, the Irish cream one tastes. I got chocolate, honey, sweet. And it's 5 flavors. So, like I said,
Try it
everything they're here. Whenever you come out, I got some samples for everybody to try. Come on
So
out.
yeah, Steve, you come out for 4th of July, Steve, or what?
That is what I'm hoping for sure, because it's my birthday on the 8th.
Okay.
So I was telling my wife, I'm like, I usually don't celebrate the 4th of July too often because my birthday's coming up. So I go, this year, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Tim Butler's here, everybody.
Okay.
Howdy, guys.
What
What's
up?
going
What
on?
up?
How y'all doing?
What
Hey,
up?
yeah.
Hey, Tim.
I would really like to.
Stebo, we'd love to see you out there, buddy.
Yeah,
That would
wouldn't
be
that be awesome? I see all of those different acts that you're going to have, and all the different musical acts that you're going to
Yeah.
have. I mean, it's amazing,
It's gonna be a full day of festivity, baby. It's only a 1 day concert, but it's gonna feel like a weekend of fun. So get
Which
ready.
event are you guys talking about again? Sorry, I missed it.
Summer Bash, Slapnasty presents Summer Bash 5.
Summer Bash 5.
Knob Knoxville, Missouri, in Andretti's War Zone
Is that in Missouri?
in Missouri.
Yeah,
Knob Knoxville.
that's not. Tim and his sister are thinking of coming out to your guys' Ohio event.
Okay. Yep, that's July 11th.
No,
Coming
July
all the way
10th.
from
Yeah, July
Massachusetts.
10th. I don't know why I keep saying that.
2 days after this event, you're having another one in Ohio.
In Ohio.
Wow.
In Ohio for 17 Cannabis Festival, Ohio Cannabis Festival.
So next week.
So it'll be the following weekend. So we'll most be home for like 2 days after the Summer Bash and then load up everything and head out to Ohio.
Take off. Yep.
I'll most likely be there, boys. It'll be great to meet all of y'all.
Yeah, for
wouldn't
sure.
it?
Come on out.
Come on out. It's going to be a great time, man.
We need to get guys
Yeah.
like Ross Rhino, who's close. He's only a couple hours away. By train. We need to get as many fellas to come as we can. That would be so cool, guys.
Hey, if I'm driving 10 hours, y'all can make the 10-hour trip too, right?
That's what they
I'm
say.
driving my ass all the way from Mass.
As long as your crew can
Massachusetts.
make it.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
nice haul right there.
Yeah.
I'll make it in less than a day.
Yeah.
It's only 10 hours according to what Google Maps says. We'll try to be at 8.
Boy, he sounds like Danny Jr. I'll be there in 6.
Definitely.
Yeah. We got 9.5 hours tomorrow. We'll be there in 7.5.
All right. I can sit my butt on the train for 8 hours and then be there without even driving or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there'll be enough. There'll be enough of us with cars down there if you make it to the. Oh, you're coming here. That's right. Never mind. I was thinking the Ohio event, but either way, you come here. We got you, man.
Yeah, the
I'll come
Ohio
pick you
event. I can
Somebody
drive
will.
to that. That's probably 4 or 5 hours from my house. That's not that bad of a drive.
Right.
Nice. I wish I knew where the hell the map was. I'm so lost without a piece of paper in my face anymore. That's okay.
That's funny.
Danny
Right.
knows that. Danny wakes up to fucking snow and cows and fucking 1 lane dirt roads. When he went to bed, it was a fucking 80-mile-an-hour highway.
Right.
You guys should have seen him over there waking up. The inside of my Subaru, you guys had all the lights redone in green. So he's like trying to ask me. I turn on the light. And he's looking around because I wasn't driving very fast, doing like 20. And he's trying to wake up and look around. You guys, there's literally fences and cows looking at us and woods. And Danny's like, "Where the fuck are we?" Oh, that shit was great. It was great.
Only
I
you would
stopped
Yeah,
to go
Clay
pee.
likes to get off track sometimes.
Yeah, he does.
I got off to go pee once, and I woke him up. I was like, "Hey, man, I'm stopping down here at the gas station." I couldn't hold it no more. He's like, "Nah," and he's still sleeping. So I went in. By the time I came back out, Google had rerouted me and tried to send me over a pass on a one-lane road. It was amazing. It was rad. We had to turn around and backtrack.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
We got a few. Are we at 7:10? Damn, we're past 7:10.
We're past 7:10. You guys are past 7:10.
We missed it by 3 minutes. Do you want to go
That's
ahead and
all right.
run? You want to go ahead and run the first giveaway?
Let's go run that first giveaway, buddy.
All right, there we go. Dirty couch.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Dirty
Look,
Thanks
guys.
out the fish shit. AOD, Sugar High. Much appreciated.
Joel.
Ooh,
Joey
congrats.
O'Hara.
We do got to check the schedule on that. He's a lucky winner, too. Hey, babe. Maybe, are you in time there, Joel? I don't see him in this pile. You guys are lucky like Danny. Taking you to the boats on a keychain.
Hi, Tracy.
What?
I don't see Joel yet. There he is.
He is good. Joel, you are good, buddy.
Oh, you're good to go.
Congratulations.
All right, congrats.
Congratulations.
We'll go ahead and start the next one, and we'll do that one in a half an hour.
And I bet everybody puts in this next hashtag. This hashtag, we're going to throw some cool fish shit stuff in this one. So hashtag fish shit. But I bet you by the time we do this drawing, if enough of you put hashtag Slappy on there, he might even put a sample of them new Leafs in this giveaway right here.
Yep, sure will.
You know, I know there's quite a few blunt smokers on here. I see. Nessa's over here. I got you, babe. She's over here waving. You had face number 2. She's from Chicago area. Did I say that right, babe? Chicago.
Chicago.
Sleep.
Samson's in Chicago this weekend. That's funny.
Yeah, you
I'll be
guys.
back in a second, guys.
Yeah, you guys are going to
Nice.
be cruising through Chicago, or are you going to try to avoid Indiana altogether?
Probably try to avoid Indiana.
Really,
I haven't figured it out yet.
yeah, because there's really no way for you to avoid Indiana. You're going to
It's
have
really
to.
not. It's not.
But if
But I'm a
you
blank.
just stay on the interstate, stay on 894, and just get through it, you know.
Yeah,
What I usually do, Stebo, I go up through Chicago and I hit the little city town going to the actual town, and I'll get up close to the water right there and drive through. Then you only hit just a little bit, you go right into Michigan.
Right. That's what I was going to suggest. Yeah.
That's what I usually do when I go up that way.
Yeah, because I think what is it, 94 that just goes right along the state line? The whole
But as
way.
far as like going out to Bel Air, I'll just shoot straight across Indiana. I don't give a shit.
Right.
I mean, I'm not going to go 6 hours out of the way. Go way up north and then go way down south.
Yeah, true that, man.
So I'm just gonna drive. I have a fucking trailer full of sound equipment, and I'm not even tripping.
Right. There, real.
You don't want to play around in Indiana because they take your ass to jail for a pot seed.
Yeah, they sure will. It's the prohibition state, just like Idaho, the same way.
Yeah, Idaho's the same way.
Idaho sucks balls. Pardon my French, anybody from Idaho, but the laws are totally bullshit.
They're,
I don't care from Idaho. You suck. You're from
The
Idaho.
laws are bullshit when I know just as many fucking growers up in the woods in Idaho as I do in Washington. So somebody's doing something.
hey, did you want me to play your video in the background?
Oh yeah, we should play one of those videos. We did a little planting on the. We're doing some container and porch planting. You know, whether you have an apartment,
garden area here.
There we go.
We can.
You know, whether you have an apartment or just a porch.
Right. Here, I'll put me at the bottom. There we go.
You good, brother?
Yeah, making this last trip, we made up 10 minutes already doing. We're only driving 70 people.
You're driving 70 people, 70.
Planting some Swiss chard there. You know, it's really simple. That soil, don't ever throw away your soil. Soil is never bad. Even if you get some issues in the soil, you can fix it. And we can help you do that. You know, it's simple. I'm going to grow that Swiss chard and eat off that pot all summer long. Every salad I want to, whether fresh or sauteed. I'll be bringing Jay and them some of this.
Yep.
And every bit of them plants is organic, from the food to the soil to the biochar. There'll be no chemicals ever hit those plants. You know. And it was simple. So for $1.50, I'm going to feed those plants all summer long. And then that Swiss chard will last on that porch till October.
Yep.
That's what, you know, June, July, August. That's like 5 months of free lettuce.
Hey,
Good for your
thanks for losing, guys.
All right. Be safe, bro. We'll holler at you
Yeah.
again.
Hey, brother.
Bro.
Yeah, y'all got me for about another 9 minutes, and I'm gonna get out of here too.
You're good, buddy.
I've been on here
So
for an
just
hour with you.
So just that little bit as a top dressing is all that you needed to use there.
That's it.
Yep. I just put a top dressing. Now, there is some down in that pot. That's 5 years of dirt. That's 5 years of reused dirt that I put on the side of the house. Nessa had grown in it for one time. I don't think she ever really reused her soil because she had a really good soil maker that would make her good soil back then. And, you know, so when we were moving in together, she had like 25 fucking 10-gallon pots on the side of her house. And I'm like, yeah, I'm taking that with us. You kidding me? And put it out here over the winter, worked on it, amended it, let it go through the winter, and we've been rocking it ever since.
Those are really nice pots, man. I bet they're heavy, huh?
That one right there is heavy. That's a big. See, it's got a metal fencing, kind of metal support around it. That thing's like 2 feet tall, and the one behind it is too. We got lemongrass in the chia pet one there behind it. That's second year lemongrass came back. Pretty excited. I love lemongrass. I love adding lemongrass to my sage. You can add it to your teas. You can add lemongrass to your humidifier in your house.
Yep.
Just drop it in.
Yep.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Just like mowing.
It releases like this this oil that helps with digestive issues, mucus. It helps mucus move, cough, upper respiratory issues, just all around lung health. So mullein is a real good one, though. I mean, I drink mullein tea like once a month right now.
Yeah, mullei's good to smoke to open up your airways too. They say, but if you don't like to smoke things, you know what I mean. The tea
I
is
brew mine in my coffee.
tea is a great way
Yeah,
to do it.
tea.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. Yes, I was going to say I brew mine too. Tea and coffee is amazing. You go to my coffee pot, next to it is my mullein.
Yeah.
And I've noticed a big difference getting up in the morning. I've smoked cigarettes and cannabis for a lot of years. And back when we all started smoking cannabis, there was mouthpieces and seeds and bugs and stems, and we smoked it all. And all the pesticides and the non-organic fertilizers they were grown with.
Right.
We smoked all that back then. And so, I have problems in the morning breathing sometimes. And I'll tell you, this regiment, the last 3-4 months daily of mullein in my coffee, I just throw the mullein tea bags right in my coffee pot and let it brew. It's actually helped me out a lot, like a lot. If you got breathing problems, I would give mullein a shot. What did we put in there? Oh, yeah, little tomato plants. So we do all these. We have a no front yard. That's literally our front yard. We got some grasses, ornamentals, zebra grasses. And in between, we use all these extra pots we got. And we put vegetables in it because we're by a college. And all day long, it's just kids. College, young adults, kids coming by all day long. And when you got giant tomato plants, the cherries or the sweet grapes, all the little appetizer tomatoes or dessert tomatoes, they pick them. And I've had so many conversations with people who are going to run the country in 20 years. They're going to school for something crazy, and I have really good conversations with people about the what they're eating. They actually want to know, hey, you mind if, because we put out a little sign that says, please eat something before school.
Right.
Well, we didn't put that out last year, but this year we're going to put please eat something before school. Last year was your please eat. We get every kid, every adult. It didn't matter. If you needed some vegetables, come on by. The only thing that didn't really do good out here was our corn. I mean, it was big and beautiful and everything, but with corn, you got to have a lot of corn together to get them to pollinate and whatnot. And I was more growing a couple giant corn stalks just to have them for Halloween for our porch. We weren't really going to eat the corn because I knew it wasn't going to do much. So you got to have more than 2 or 3 plants.
Hey, Clayton,
put some mullein on my feet.
I have a growing question for you here about the video I'm watching.
Yes, sir.
What if when I planted that tomato plant, I also put some mycorrhiza in the hole before I transplanted it, along with some biochar? What do you think of that?
That's perfect.
That's good. Okay.
Any beneficials? Yeah, mycos is amazing. You can also water them in with fish shit, which is full of microbes. It's a wonderful soil conditioner that we use. I utilize it in our process of creating the living biochar for Tio. And we're doing some cool things, you guys. I'm working out a really cool deal with fish shit for all the gardens, your home vegetable gardens, the bigger farms also. I've been making a carbon tea with earthworm castings, biochar, positively charged Tio biochar, fish shit, and been working at a homestead garden, and it's amazing the thousands of plants at this place, and a nonchalant pesticide sprayer got their garden. And so we're trying to use some beneficial biochar in all of our the microbes from fish shit and worm casts from worm poop pond. We're trying to bring those beds back. That carbon will collect those heavy metals out of that spray, and hopefully everything else will bring back, and they can have, they actually people come and take tours through their gardens, and that's not only what they eat, that's what other people eat, and that's how they make their way in life. Is people pay from the city to come out here and walk through a garden for an hour or two and pick a bunch of herbs and pick a bunch of this, that, and the other they can eat over the next week. And when it gets nailed by herbicides or overspray because of cattle. There you go, man. Oh, wow. That was the last princess. Yeah. That was a blast.
Yeah, that was. I think you in the next one. I sent him a couple of them, so I don't know which one. You in a couple. There you are.
I remember. I
There
couldn't see anything.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
There he is.
Look at that ride. It was a blast. It was pouring out.
Yeah, it was just something. There you go. There you go.
I was having fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. We were ripping up the grass. That
Yeah,
was cool.
mad.
That was the owner of that big ass place. You guys' buddy. He was out there in his own fucking
gardening.
$60,000 pickup, fucking doing donuts.
Yeah, that's why
We bombarded. It was a blast. It was a kick in the fucking ass.
Yeah.
I got to ride. If everybody on here knows, or did know Akala, I was busy doing an hour in the pouring rain of donuts on Akala's 4-wheeler, just for him. That was one of his pastimes, was out there doing that fun stuff. I think I'm going to bring his 4-wheeler to the next event too.
Yep, might as well.
That's funny. Nessa, you ain't got to tell everybody that. That's funny. I came back and Nessa stopped and got out of the truck and just stared at me. Looked at me. About the same as Mrs. Slappy when I went by the front gate.
Yeah.
Heading back to the campsite. She's like, oh, yeah. Nessa's going to love that.
Right.
I get back to the thing. I had a little bit of mud on me. I still got to figure out. Jay
She was hoping that I didn't go out there and get like that. I was mad I didn't bring my 4-wheeler too. I was really pissed about that.
We had a blast.
It is what it is. I still had a fun time, enjoyed myself. I always do. The events are always kick ass. So you guys get a chance, come to the Summer Bash 5, Knoxville, Missouri at Andretti's War Zone. Tickets are available right now at www.slapnastyent.com, or we take tickets at the gate. But get your tickets early, man, to make sure you get a good, get a ticket, because there is a limit on the amount of people that we can have there. And we're trying to pack this thing to help out Chris.
Yeah,
it's a paintball field, so come out early, intertwine with some paintball, hear some good music, and have a good time. Get some good food. I can't wait.
Keyboy.
Man, there's so many of them. I can't even. I gotta look at the flyers. So many of them.
You know what's cool, Jay, is I was on the phone with my dad, and I was telling him about the event. And I said, Dad, do you remember when we went to Sturgis and we went over to the Buffalo Chip? I met this dude. We were downtown Sturgis doing the strip, and me and Dad parked the bikes. So I was riding that old chopper. And when I come back to the chopper, there's a long hair and a couple other dudes standing around, another chopper right next to it. Get to talking to the guy, and he gives us tickets to the Shinedown. Shinedown was playing at the Buffalo Chip there in Sturgis that night. So we headed to that, and they gave us killer seats, damn near right up front. We didn't have to wait in line. And Jesse Howard was in the crowd. and Jesse Howard and the lead singer of Shinedown are really good friends. And this is like the year Jesse Howard came out, like 5 years ago. When Jesse Howard really hit it and came out, maybe 4 years ago. And so, anyways, I was getting to tell my dad that, hey, man, I get to see this guy again. Remember that guy that came out during the concert? The guy was talking about one of his best friends, and then they sang all those badass songs together. Dad was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, they're gonna be at the 4th of July, the Slapnasty Summer Bash, Andrade's War Zone. I'm proud of Andrade too.
Man, shout out to
get a little bit better, so I can
work for that place.
Get out.
Nice.
Biggie knows. Chris don't believe me because I ain't made it out to his paintball yet, but Biggie knows I paintball all the time. That's something we all did, laser tag and paintball, and I can't wait to try it out. Last summer I couldn't walk. Remember?
Yeah.
Last summer sucked, dude. Last summer sucked.
That's because we was bouncing back from the Irish Fest that following year. We walked that 5 miles. And our sciatica nerve didn't want to cooperate. But this year, we had fun with that, too. Be on the lookout for that coming back up around.
That bus was amazing, man. I tell you, that was a lifesaver. It really, you guys really treated us like gold. I tell you, that bus was over the top. Over the top.
Thank you.
It was.
You really
it was the shit.
Especially, I mean, think about it. If I had to walk like from one end of the parade to the other, I would have had to have skipped the parade. I would have had to skip it.
Yeah, it was 5 miles. It's 5 miles down and 5 miles back to your car. So.
No, couldn't have done it.
No.
All we did
next year,
sat there and talked and visited, and then the bus showed up.
Yep.
It was rad, and we were downtown waiting to get in line at the. I was behind Jay. No, I was behind one of the monster trucks, and we got stopped at a light. I was on a live. I got to go back. I don't know. I guess I won't be able to ever see that again. That sucks. Anyways, we were on a live, and I was driving. And everybody in the back was getting ready for the parade. So they were dabbing and smoking, and it was a cloud back there. And all of a sudden, I'm on a live like this, looking at the corner. We got to pull in by all these police officers that were directing people. And one of them decided, and he's an older gentleman, he decides to come walking over. I could tell by him, though, that he was cool before I even talked to him. Yeah. And he came up, and I opened the door, boy, and that opened that window. That Slapnasty bus fucking spit out a cloud of smoke like a diesel right in his face, and he steps back and he's like, oh, and he kind of looks past me. I was like, no, I'm the designated driver. I'm just getting these guys to the parade float. They're from all over the country. He's like, cool, go get in line.
See, that's what I'm saying, dog.
All the shit that I saw that live. That bus was clouded out. That thing was ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. When I came out of the bus, and then Clayton came out behind me. I remember that. That was a good video. Hey, you remember we got your old pictures and videos back today, brother. All the way back to 2020, remember?
Oh, yeah, we did. Maybe I'll have some of
these in there. Everything that you recorded on your phone should be there.
That's what's up.
Yeah, buddy. We figured it out today, got into his OneDrive and found that all of his stuff from his Google phone has been backed up the entire time.
See, that's good.
So,
that's good.
Yeah.
Today's a good win.
Today has been a good day. I got to talk to my twin yesterday, one of my twins. Yeah. It's pretty frustrating when adults can't get along for children. I'll just say that. I don't want to get in any ruffled feathers, but I got to talk to my son yesterday, and I think I cried myself to sleep. And it's been an amazing day today, and all day long. Every day is a bus day. That's all. We won't get back into that touchy-feely shit.
Hey,
That's how I
all
feel.
right. You're with
We got
brothers.
the local backpack in the house.
You know, like Slappy said, man, mental health for men is a big deal. And June is actually Men's Mental Health Month. So, yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah. And, do you realize that it's 10 times more likely for a man to commit suicide than a woman? And it's, so there's a lot to think about there. And, we have a lot of weight on our shoulders. Not that the ladies don't. They have their own world, their own problems, their own situations. But for us men, especially those that are caretakers of the family, there's a lot of hard work involved there, and there's a lot of stress and pressure to keep up all the time.
Well, you guys, that's my call, my cue. I'm out.
All right, buddy.
That's Mama Slappy. I'm out, y'all. Appreciate the love, y'all. I'm out of here.
All right. Peace out.
out.
Love you, Jake. Later, Biggs.
There we go.
Yeah, I thought I seen a tag earlier from Rasta Rhino about Men's Mental Health Month.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. You know,
it is.
I'm lucky to.
Very important. I think a lot of people don't recognize that, even just reaching out when you see a buddy who's maybe down or, out, just that phone call will help out a big time, and it doesn't have to necessarily always be putting money out or, it could just be, hey, buddy, I see you're not having a great day. Why don't you come over to my house and come hang out? We can just chill. You can sit on my couch and we can just veg out and spend some time together because sometimes that's all someone needs,
That's right.
And as men, I know a lot of us like to hide it inside of ourselves, and it's something I suffer from. I do it all the time, but when you see that buddy who's down, I think it's really important to try to be there for everybody.
There it is. Today, Journey with Castorano. High noon on Mondays and Fridays.
Is that on the NOK or is that on his Facebook?
That's on his Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, men's mental health is a thing. Everybody, man, women, child, we all got trials and tribulations and whatnot. But until you're head of a family or you've got children or you've got a job or an important thing or life period to worry about, we all have our own, having to be the protector all the time it's a lot on the shoulders sometimes. And you got to reach out and say howdy. J-Dub, all these guys, you guys do it too. You ain't heard from me for a couple of days. You guys call me up. Hey, Bugger, let's smoke a ball. What are you doing? What's happening? I can't get a hold of you. I was going to call shit. Tim was about to start calling hospitals and jails and shit.
Yeah. Right.
And I appreciate that. That's what friends do.
If I were to call you a couple times over a couple days and you didn't call back, I would worry about you then. For sure.
Appreciate that, man. I do.
Sometimes I feel like a bad girlfriend the amount of times I call you and you don't call me back.
Well, it's like we were out at the farm, and then when you're around a religion that doesn't utilize technology, it's hard to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I have to turn the phone off because my phone rings a lot, and then I'm like, oh, sorry, Tim, sorry, Steve, I'll call you back as soon as I get in the truck, man. I got the best wish, the best idea, the best intention, dude. I'm gonna call you as soon as I'm I won't even load a bowl yet. I'll get in the car and I'll call you guys on the way home. And then here's 9 o'clock at night, and all my buddies are messaging, hey, fucker, did you fall in a squirrel hole somewhere, or what's up? You were gonna call me back. I'm glad you guys put up with the bullshit, but at the same time, you guys know you can call me. I don't care if it's 3 a.m. or fucking 12 in the afternoon. You need a jingle. We all go. All 3 of us on here has been through some shit in the last couple months,
right?
And we've all been here for each other no matter what. And that's what friendship is. That's what mental health is real. I'm halfway through my turn on this rock. Actually, Nestor pointed out that I am past halfway on this rock. Thank you very much. I was going to make it to the $100 bill, but I looked a lot of windows as a kid.
Yeah.
But
Squirrels are real.
I've earned every one of these colors. Those Stebo.
True that.
Tim, he's gonna look like a kid till he's 90. So
yeah,
don't let that baby face fucking fool you. That kid's got a fucking handful. He's got a wonderful partner. He's got a beautiful family. Don't let that baby face. He ain't out there laying next to the pool partying every night. He's
working.
He uses. Yeah,
I got 4 little ones and no time on my hands.
Right. Well, we got.
What is that song?
We got 2 minutes.
I'm on my hands.
We got 2 minutes left to get your hashtags in, and then I got to get going, everybody. So, hashtag fish shit.
Better get the hashtag fish shit. Shout out to Tim Butler too. I know there's some cool things in the mail we get to share with all you guys. Shout out to Brothers Grimm, of course. Shout out to AOD, Jeremy Culp, and Vernon for sponsoring. They're one of the lead sponsors of our Clones for Vets and our FICO program. Don't forget to check out Sir Stebo's certified terp sticks. Growfam.com, correct?
TheGrowfam.com. That's right.
Growfam.com. See, I remember something, man. Something's sticking in my head.
Yeah.
I gotta call it. Yeah, I gotta call it to see how Ash has been. I don't keep up with everybody as well as I should. I'm off Facebook now, so it's kind of hard. But you know, next time you talk to Ash, tell him Clayton said hi.
All right. I talk to him all the time. No problem.
I know you do. I was going to send him out some biochar, and
yeah,
you want to wait till they get some things going and whatnot. And I said, oh, you know what? Better yet, I'll come out and I'll teach you how to make your own in-ground biochar so you can do your garden yourself.
Wow.
So that's
he would be very interested in that.
That's an honor. That's an honor.
I would love to pass on that many years of working on that process. It's something they've done for thousands of years. I didn't figure it out myself.
Right.
The Amazonians, shit, even the early natives in Africa and Egypt, they also used and created terra preta. So, mankind knows how to do it right. We knew how to do it right before we had Miracle Grow and Monsanto's and fucking all that shit.
Yep.
Why can't we do it now? I don't know. We're about that draw time, aren't we? Hashtag fish shit.
It's time. Here we go, everybody. We got 15.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. Here we go.
Will Mitchell.
Congratulations.
Are you still here, Will? And did you share it? You have to share it too.
You have to share it and subscribe. You have to subscribe. We appreciate all you guys that help pass this out. And, the more viewers we can get on here, the more cool prizes we get to gift, the more education, the more entertainment purposes only. I guess it's something we have to get out there. This is all entertainment.
He's a good buddy of mine, Clay. This is the guy that is getting that biochar that I was telling you about.
Oh, cool.
So I know this.
happy growing, man. Appreciate it. It's pretty rad to see how many gardeners are on here that trust in biochar and the carbon, and it's Mother Nature's process. It is something I've worked on for quite a few years of my life, but I appreciate it. I love watching you guys grow. I love all the pictures. I love all the stories. I know it takes me a couple days sometimes to get back to people, and I don't mean to be like that. Even some of my best friends that I talk to on a daily, sometimes I get a little squirreled. And yeah, you got the right. Mother Nature kicks ass. Jeremy Culp, he's been rocking Tio for a while now. Much appreciated, man. Vernon, he's rocking. I seen he had some crazy looking ladies too, which is pretty awesome. I see a lot of good growers on here. We got another grow off for the Brothers Grimm. Sir Stebo.
Yo.
We about to lose you, aren't we?
About to.
I love you.
Will is here.
So congratulations.
You have a winner. He says
so. So Tim, will you see him? I just drop his in with your bag.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll yeah, because I literally work with the guy. He's a buddy of mine, so I see him all the time.
Okay, good.
All right.
It saves you on shipping. Hell yeah.
Appreciate that. Run Rabbit.
All right.
Well, you can have one as soon as I believe we'll be growing Ricky's hash plant and Bubbles Kush next for the grow off.
Bubbles Blueberry. Not
Bubbles
Kush.
Blueberry. Why do I keep saying that? Sorry, man.
I don't know. So it's DJ Short's Blueberry F3 crossed into itself, making it an F4. So it's F4 DJ Short Blueberry.
Now, I've been running F2s of the DJ Short. I'd run it the last couple summers, and it's just fucking. I couldn't imagine what a back cross is like. Stebo,
yes,
we love you, buddy.
All right.
We know.
You have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And Tim, it's good to see you again, bro.
Yeah, hey, let's chat later because I'm sure I'll see you in Ohio. But there's a few things else that I think we'll talk about.
Okay.
Have a great night, brother. And it was good to see you.
You too. Clayton, great
love
show.
You, Stebo.
Great show, bro. I'll see you guys later on, man. Take it easy.
Have a good one, brother.
Catch Stebo next on the NOK Network.
What's going on, man?
Thursday Vibes is coming on. Hey, Rabbit, I got biochar. We got biochar. Get over me. Yeah, I'll have that hash plant. I'll have a clone ready. But you really want to put those seeds into your collection. Reach out to Brothers Grimm. I can't wait. I can't wait to grow. I already got the hash plant beans, but they're signed, and those fuckers aren't being opened. I'm sorry. These guys.
Don't worry.
Tim and Laura and Rick Campanella, the Campanellas, they have, I've always worshipped his work, honestly, and getting to rock the Northern Lights, then I got another brother here, Tim, that just goes, hey, by the way, you ever like, fuck yeah, I haven't run Northern Lights. I told you I wrote it when we first talked about it. I was like, I ran it, and the pheno I had of it, I wasn't too impressed with. But I'll tell you what, the stability and the pheno hunting that Rick Campanella does is like no other, and
you were saying though that the headband you had was pretty good though, right?
Oh yeah, this here. I know maybe I can click it onto a big screen here too, but this
I think it's the winning headband if I'm correct. You got first place in the grow off.
Let's see, how do I do that? Do I make this one solo layout? There we go. Oh wow, that's scary. I know I don't do the best trimming as everybody else does, but you know,
Whatever.
they're bigger than my thumbs, and they're beautiful and
So you
solid.
got a lot of
And
buds to trim through.
the best part about it is it's 100% organic. Yeah, if we had better lighting in here, we could see it better. But it's flowers. We all like flowers. Beautiful job on the genetics because everything starts with genetics, and they're stable, so pheno hunted and stabilized that. Ooh, I better write Will's name on here. Fish shit. And Joel was the first one. Joel just ordered his summer season of biochar. I got to get that sent out, so I can just drop those goodies right back in there. Here, let me get back to you, buddy. I was just trying to. Let's see. Exit solo layout. Ugh, that about makes me blind. I love my Hitman hat, and he signed it. Hitman's a cool kid, dude. He's a cool dude. He's not a kid. You come out to Ohio, I'll make sure you meet him.
Hell yeah. I'm down for it. I'm excited.
His Hide the Weed, his song Hide the Weed is fucking, if you listen to it, man, you'll get it stuck in your head all day long. It's a badass song. It's a cool kind of country, kind of rap. It's cool. I like it.
Do we want to talk about the upcoming grow off that we have going?
Yeah, let's talk about the grow off.
So basically, there's two going off in conjuncture. There's the Brothers Grimm, which is directly from Brothers Grimm, and they have their own separate packaging. I am working with them directly, and basically they are, a sponsor to a separate grow off. And we happen to be purchasing the Ricky's Hash Plant and the Bubbles Blueberry. So when you enter, you can enter both my competition, but you can also enter the other Brothers Grimm competition through their official website on Reddit. And they have their own separate prizes. So people have the opportunity to not just win one grow off, but two, which is pretty badass to me to start off with.
I'm on
it. So what people need to do is you need to buy your own packs on this one. You can just go right on the website, brothersgrimmseeds.com, and they have them right there. It's probably the first or the second pack that'll pop up. They're right at the top of the list when you go in. And we're basically running it all the way to the end of November. So basically, everyone has the opportunity to grow some massive plants. They have the opportunity to grow them outdoor, indoor, whatever your preference is. And basically, everyone can enjoy it. Final pictures need to be in by the end. November 1st is the end date for everybody. So you have to have everything submitted by then. And basically, all you have to do is buy your pack and, just shoot me a message and say, hey, I'm interested in being in the grow off. That's really all that matters. We do other promotional stuff too. We like to do some giveaways as well. We have a few rad sponsors that like to throw us packs, and every week I try to tap someone on the shoulder and say, hey, guess what? You won something for free. I don't know many other grow offs that do that. And basically we're just here to educate and, make sure everybody has the opportunity to learn and be able to grow both in their skills and the plant itself, because there's many different ways. And in the group, we have we have guys that are running salts. We have guys that are running Synganic. We have guys that are running organic. We have a good variety. And we always like learning different things. There's always different methods that we can all share, and it's about the process for people and really getting them to be able to get to their best point where they can say, hey, I feel like I did really good. And I think a lot of the people who did really good really kind of got that good pat on the back, and it kind of gave them that, intuition to be like, hey, I can do this. because I think that's what a lot of growers right now realize is they get into their first or their second grow and they go, oh, this is a little more than I anticipated because, someone somewhere along the lines kind of gave them some sort of false hope that it's all dandies and roses once you get going, you know? Um, so it's really about teaching the people how to get through the different processes and learning all the different ways that you can do things so that you can, just grow those skills. And I think that's what's most important at the end of it for people. We do offer prizes. I have a bunch of prizes that we'll give out to, we'll do a first, second, and third place winner. And I did miss out on the fact that we're also growing Subcool's Chernobyl as the third option. Because we always like to represent all the cool people in our lives. And Victoria definitely hooked us up this time. And, she definitely wants to be in on it. You can get that right on Brothers Grimm website as well. So it's easy one-stop shop if you decide to do all three. I believe the Chernobyl F2s are 60 a pack, but they might be 50 a pack. Don't quote me on that. I just don't have it in front of me, so I don't want to give you a wrong
I'm
number.
so excited to run that Chernobyl again. When I lost my bean pack to a theft, my bean collection, I lost the last of the Chernobyl I had. And boy, that is a one-of-a-kind fucking duh. It makes you go, whoa, just like Chernobyl did. Real. I can't wait to grow it.
But yeah, no.
What up, Ray Ray? There's one of the placees, one of the winners in the last grow off. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, he took second. I forget for what, but he took second.
He's at. I'm trying to figure out. Everybody's over here commenting on somebody that's on. We can't tell who it is, but I may know who it is. We'll see if I know who it is. That's a crazy name, though. Where'd you come up with that? It's crazy on here how you can have different names.
Yeah, the names you find online are nuts.
Yeah, the Brother Grimm seeds are top notch. Same with Subcools. Victoria and her husband, they do an amazing job at carrying on the lineage and their own. And I can't wait to. I'm supposed to get older too, and she wanted to come back onto the Tio show and be a guest again. We'll have to. You got to remind me, Tim, this next week when I get back. Hey man, you're supposed to call Victoria.
You're supposed to call Laura too, but squirrel.
Sometimes I get in my own head, like we were talking the men's mental health. Sometimes I get in my own head and I'm like, man, Laura just called and I got to call her back, or Victoria or the Soil King, or any one of my crazy friends that are out doing crazy things, and I'm like, man, I get a little in my head, and then I'm like, man, okay, I'll call back, and then I forget. I forget. I don't do it on purpose. Got the Weed Santa on. Love you, buddy. Yeah, Tammy Jean's got it, I think. Right on. Your ears must have been ringing. We were just talking about Dab and Daddies. Actually, we were talking about the Brothers Grimm Grow Off, which, he had the reason he kind of dropped out of it was because he's moving and stuff and had family move in. And when family moves in, and that extra bedroom that was your grow off bedroom is now living arrangement. So, that's what you do for family. And I ended up finishing off his plants, and they turned out all right. But that grow off I didn't have all my lights up, and it was pretty air controlled, but it did all right. I mean, I can't complain about these nugs. I can't finish a whole bowl in a pipe. You'll see, Tim. I smoke a fat bowl of 2 or 3 hits, and I'm like, brr. So it does the trick. And look, my hips don't hurt. Look at that. That's great. Last summer, I couldn't even pole dance last summer. It hurt so bad. Shout out to my dad too. He's out there. He's rocking the home dialysis. He's getting it down and working it. Maybe he'll be able to come out this way again. We'll do some more bike riding.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, that was cool. You got to talk with Danny and Slappy, because when they throw that party, dude, it's badass. And see, so I'm taking the 4-wheeler, but the trailer, we could fit like 10, 15 people sitting on the trailers. And actually, what you do is you put your fold out. You put your fold out chair on it. See, we all sit, and I tow it with the 4-wheeler into the event. That way you can bring all your shit. You know what I mean? You don't have to, because usually we're camping and the event is usually kind of separate. I don't know how this one's go. I'll find out this weekend.
I might try to get an Airbnb too. So we'll figure it out.
Well, either way, you can still come ride on the trailer with us, dude. It'll be fun.
Oh, hell yeah. I definitely want to come out. I just don't know if my sister wants to do camping. I'm down for it, but she might not be. She's a few years older than I am, so she might not like the ground as much as I don't mind it.
Well,
I'm still a spry chicken. I'm still under 30.
It's only like $16 for a queen blow up at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I love them. We just threw away like 5 of them. That's randomly, they get holes in them and they don't last very long. But that was by the sticks. Good job, Will. Now I just realized I've left that up on Run Rabbits on a tolerance break. Well, I understand that. Your buddy wants to go too. I'll tell you, Slapnasty puts on a hell of a, and it's a 710 fucking sesh party. Ohio fucking 710. That means, you know what? I mean, I bet you that means that the cloud room fellas will all be there too. You know the cloud room?
I think I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard of him. Awesome dudes. Met him in met them in Oklahoma first when he was trying to set the world record for a dab. That dude took like 27 grams, dude.
I saw that video and I was like looking at it like, dude, I have big lungs. I'm not a small dude by any means, but even I was like, my eyes would have been rolling, like spinning like in the old school cartoon lottery wheel style.
Billy is no bigger than I am, maybe a little bigger, a little younger, but he, he fucking chiefed like a great white or something. I don't know, man. He definitely gave it a run for the money for sure. That's the first time after that dab was the first time I went over and sat with him next to him on like a 3-foot ledge of concrete pavers by the pool. Went over and sat next to him because he was doing one of these after taking them dabs. He killed it. There's no way in fucking hell I would have smoked that much. They were dropping gobs of shit down that barrel of that dab rig. Nope. I don't know how you do it. His blood probably pours out like fucking Crisco oil. It's probably all wax. It'd be cool to see him too. Hopefully they're coming too. I haven't heard yet. J-Dub. I can't read what you said, buddy. Nobody. Yeah. Even a solid 1 gram dab is a shit. That will put one on you. Chris Bell has done it a few times. Me and Chris Bell rocked an event once that we won. We both won these badass like $500 bongs, dude. And there was kids half our age up there, big college kids taking bong hits, and we fucked them up. Me and Bell did. We were like, yeah, still got it. And I still got the bong. I'm not smoking out of it right now, but it was, God, I gotta remember. That could have been Kaplinger. Anyhow, we won. It was rad. Yeah, the Holistic Cloud Room in Ohio, they're the shit. Billy Blaze, he does a lot for the community. He's a good kid. Him and his crew do a lot of good things together. It's always a good time hanging out with them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was out of Kaplinger. Yep. It was. It was out of Kaplinger. Yeah, it's good to see Shauna. Shauna Hes Gone. We get into family, and sometimes things come up, and you got to take care of family, and that's just how it is. But friends are still here when you come back. Yeah. Nice.
How's the vegetables doing outside on the porch?
They're doing good, actually. We just planted a couple the other day. We're going to do our little hidden garden up on our porch, second-story porch. When I get back from this trip, make sure you guys put your notices on for our lives. I'll be doing some lives this weekend. Get to go see some pretty neat people. Talk to some people about some gardening, and I'm pretty excited. It'll be a good time.
That should be a
good time. I believe I believe I also get to see Hitman at some point this week, which would be rad. He's a cool cat. Yeah, I love the hash too. I love it all. There's really not much of the plant. I didn't used to like seeds, but now I like seeds. As you get older, you learn, well, I like seeds. I don't like smoking them, but this is a little bong my wife made for me.
Yeah, that thing's rad.
Isn't that rad? It's just like an old school, nothing crazy, with pot leaves on it.
That's so cool.
And I smoke out of it every day. It's great. Thank you. We will have fun tomorrow. Me and Danny are going to be crazy. We'll meet some cool people, and I'm going to talk some biochar in some people's ears too. Yeah, you got to. But that's why we go out and do what we do. Danny's wife Cassie, she's getting into gardening. She's got a whole box of vegetable plants upstairs. We got to get out of her garden out there. I don't know if she's tilled yet, but she's doing a garden herself this year. She's getting the hang of house plants. It's pretty cool. It's cool that I fucking bug people that I love so long that they finally like, fine, I'll sprout a fucking bean if you leave me alone.
You sound like
I'm
me.
like,
Oh my God, I'll play safety for it.
Fine, I'll do it. I love that.
I have a neighbor that we call the Gestapo. She's kind of a little bit of a creep in the neighborhood. She kind of like watches over the neighborhood in kind of a weird way. But her son smokes pot, and she loves to garden. So my idea at one point was to walk over and hand her a pack of seeds and say, "Here you go."
Why not? Why not? Boy, with that accent, you just brought my buddy Jake out. Memory to call him. Remember, I told you that like 2 weeks ago, didn't I? I'm like, fuck, I'm supposed to call Jake about something. That same event you were talking about. The Hemp Fest or the
well, which one are you coming? Are we thinking the one in November or the one around September?
probably November, because we do our anniversary in September, and it's like a whole week long party anniversary. So.
No, I know, because you are the next day from my birthday in September. That's how I remember your anniversary.
I'm glad you remember. If I ever forget, because I'm a squirrel, I'll make sure I call, because Tim will remember.
Just be like, hey, what was your birthday again? Ah, now I know it. That's your safety.
That's my safe word. Pineapple. Oh, sorry. It's my safety net.
Yeah, no, the one in November up here in Mass is called the Harvest Cup. So it's an indoor event, basically. Last year, it was every year it's a two-day event. It's usually a Saturday and a Sunday. Last year, I think it was the 11th and the 12th of November. But it's just an indoor event where people get to show off all their stuff throughout the year, and then there's a giant competition where everyone gets their stuff judged, and so you see all the local guys putting out their top shelf stuff. There's a couple of guys who, I have good friendships with that have made some dank stuff. A good buddy of mine is Gardens by Gilf. That man has won the last 11 consecutive cups in Massachusetts. That dude has got some dank oil. Dank.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah.
I have heard that name before.
Yeah, he's a good dude, solid dude. Every time I go there, I always bring a couple of buddies, and I'm always hanging out with him for like 5-10 minutes because he's a busy man. You can't stop that man for too long. He's busy.
Probably not.
But no, yeah, that dude's awesome, and that event is so cool because you get everything from small side cultivators all the way up to, the local dispensaries shooting around. So you get that really broad spectrum of, hey, I'm a home grower, and this is what I like. And there's all these companies that are like, oh, here's free nutrients, or here's a free pack of papers. Try these out, or do this or do that. That's the grow hack, guys. Go to more grow events and get stuff at the tables.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you the thousands of free, or not free, gifted Tio bags. I used to have a sample bag I'd send all over you guys. My first couple of years, man, I spent thousands sending these little 2-plant bags around, enough for 2 plants. And they were cotton, and the plastic was on the inside all sealed, and the outside was a cotton, like a collectible bag you could put your pipe in, or put something in it, and it had Tio stamped on the outside. Pretty cool. I actually have like one, or somehow I kept 1 or 2. Holy shit. The one, it was like I just seen them the other day. I got them right here. I look over and I see it. There's my wallet. I love it when I dump out the wallet all over. Oh, yeah. See, we used to have these bags, and the reason we kept this one is because this got printed upside down.
Dude, that's still sick. It's the shit like that I enjoy. It's the small, that little twist on things that kind of makes things special for me.
Yeah. And these were, fuck, I can't even tell you. I don't even remember how old these are, but, they used to have this. You used to have a drawstring on it. That's how old it's on. I don't have a drawstring anymore, but I did find like a handful of them, dude. So, oh yeah, I did write you guys right here, didn't I? Tio bag. I bet you Tim wants one.
Well, you're already sending me
I don't
one.
know. No, I'm talking about I found a little, like I had, it was the last order we did of these, and I put them away, and there was a couple that were misprinted in there because these were all individually done.
Oh, I got you.
I like to pay my friends and my peoples to do stuff, so we had a few mistakes on these, but they were cool. I miss it. I miss these a lot. Maybe we'll bring them back someday. Maybe. You never know.
I think
Hey, we're getting on 8:20, Tim.
Yeah, you want to...
We might take one more bong hit. The wife's over there looking at me like, hey, it's dinner time. You've been on for 2 hours. I understand. I am hungry, though.
We're getting ready for our midnight mint ourselves, so.
Yeah. Again, shout out for these.
Yeah, dude, those are...
I'm excited.
That's some cool stuff.
This ain't the Chernobyl I'm supposed to bust open and grow out of, though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It is? Ah.
Yeah.
And then this one?
That other one is for you to... That was a freebie from Victoria.
I need glasses. I think I told you that last time we talked.
You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was Slimer F2 crossed with Cherrygasm.
Yeah. That's going to be retarded. Well, I'll have these with Sean, too. And, yeah. But those are the ones in the contest.
Yeah. Do you want me to mention the freebies that I'm sending you to give away to people, or do you want to talk about that later?
We got to make people wonder, man. Christmas, man, you don't want to know what's inside the package. Like my wife.
No.
She'd be over there like a kid. Trying to.
Well, we got to add a little suspense. I mean, you're going to laugh at this one, Clay.
Thank you, Rachel.
That's a...
You remembered your birthday.
Brothers Grimm stuff.
That's rad.
I think I have a problem.
Yeah, you have a plant problem too. You know the hashtag plants happen shirts. We're gonna two of them. We're gonna do a hashtag. I always like the hashtag plants happen. That's just the way of life for a grower. That just kind of sums it up. But I think hashtag. Yeah, we'll keep the hashtag plants happen. I'm over here reading. The beans came in. I'll be by soon. All right. I always forget everybody's nicknames on here. I'm so sorry. I know. Some people don't like us doing the suspense. I'm sorry. Thank you for the birthday wishes. That's rad. That's so rad. I get birthday wishes.
I think there's a...
I'm going to be older soon, Tim.
I mean...
Getting older.
What are you, 27 for your sixth time?
Yes. That's funny. I was just talking. Sean's on here. We got nothing like homegrowns on here. Oh, yeah. You can have a couple of them, man. I'm excited. Gonna get some glasses this week. Well, hey, you guys, hit your like button, your subscribe, tell your friends, and much appreciated. Promo code like Clayton420 at Fish Shit. Got a lot of promo codes. So if you guys are gonna order stuff, make sure you reach out first. Let me help you out. If this ugly mug help you out on the end bill. Love you guys. This weekend we'll be doing some lives, so hit that notification button. So, just in case I don't accidentally pocket dial the whole world, I'll be showing something cool this week. I'm pretty excited. Shout out to my wife for putting up with me. Love you. My kids, all my friends. Tim will smoke soon, buddy.
Hell yeah, brother.
Local backpack, J-Dub. Mr. Belsky's Buds. Dab and Daddies. Nothing like
Miss Canna White.
homegrown.com. Joel. Miss Canna White. Love you guys. Appreciate you running. No, I don't want to hide. I want to read them so I can think about it, everybody. Vernon and Jeremy, thanks for the giveaways. The dirty couch is gnarly. That man right there is getting dirty couch too. In his repertoire, I think Tim could do something stupid with that bean. It is one of those. It is one of those gnarly. God damn, that smells like shit. Let me smell it again. I love those. No,
when I come down, Clay, I got something for you that I think is just gonna tickle those nose hairs just the right way. Then.
Oh, that's scary. Last time I heard that, I got married. I'm already taken, buddy.
Listen, I'll pass on that one, but I'll definitely get you high.
He's like, you're not my type. I'm not into the facial hair, he says.
Well, I think the beard throws me off. I don't want no beard in my teeth. I already struggle with it myself. I don't need yours too.
You fucking drive me nuts. No, I don't need help. Right on, you guys. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel, and please go on and we're posting videos every day. Like and share and subscribe. We're gonna get a subscription set up here for YouTube where you guys will get a monthly box from all of our sponsors all put together, and other cool things during the month that we can throw into that box. So, for $1.90, you get a cool box of cool shit from our sponsors. So let's do that. We'll have that up soon. Oh yeah, don't forget you got some Tio Grow Kits down at Super Flea. Go check out Mag Swag, local backpack down at Super Flea, cool place. Later on, Tim. Love you guys.
Peace out, guys. Have a good night.
Have a good night. We will see you next week. I will see you this weekend on some lives if you can jump in.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you.
All right, buddy. Love you, dude.